A very warm welcome to the third edition of ETEducation Annual Education Summit here in New Delhi. I'm your host Pranita, and today joining us is Payal Rajpal from Innoveda. Hello, ma'am. How are you doing today?
All well, thank you for having me.
We are here at the summit where the most conversations are about education, of course, and technology as well. So how can robotics and AI, make learning more practical for the young mind?
I think what will make learning more practical than just, introducing technology is a mindset where the school understands that creating creating opportunities to develop something, innovate something is far more important than than learning a concept. Understanding a concept is far more important. AI and robotics are mere tools to sort of, deploy it. However, if we have a maker's mindset that we need to have, let's say, the top 10 technology skills with which comes the top 10 life skills, and then AI, robotics, IoT, design thinking, AR, VR all just becomes a subset of it. So the most important point here is, can we make it easy for the schools? Yes, we can we blend curricula and newer subjects, newer technologies? For example, AI. Everyone, there's fire around it, right? And then we now expect our grade 3 to also learn about AI. But that doesn't mean that we burden them with more. We make it easier and simpler by blending it in. So I think my answer is, yes, it's important, but along with it, what's more important is to create a mindset to develop, to build, to innovate.
That's very interesting. Building upon that, how can schools make that happen? How can they make sure that the young minds are, thinking about innovation from very early on?
So, I think when we speak about learning by doing, experiential learning, okay, it's a mindset which is also a bit of a storytelling and play mindset, right? Wherein if a student, a child, sees a problem, they see that there is a pond near their house, which may not be the cleanest pond and requires, there are beach cleaning drives that are happening. Similarly, there's a drive that needs. There is a, old, yeah, let's say, early, no, sorry, there are old citizens, okay, senior citizens that live in that students building, and they don't remember, or they frequently forget to take their medicines. There is a third student who sees that his sibling is struggling with math. So what we are talking about are three very practical problem statements, and the minute we say and we allow the child to build on it, which means, hey, you identify the problem, how do you think you can solve it? And I guarantee you that there is either going to be, a prototype, which may not be a working prototype, but there will be a clear answer to that problem statement only when the child is given the opportunity to build. And he's asked, okay, you have a problem, how do you think we can resolve it? And I think the schools doing it together, with us at Innoveda, where we don't talk about products, we build the whole ecosystem for the school and for the children, and we blend it with the curriculum. And it's, 2 block periods per week per student, the runtime of their academia year. And it's as simple as learning by doing.
Thank you so much for giving us the time. It was a pleasure having you with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, and all the best.
Thank you. And to our viewers, stay tuned to all social media handles of ET Education for more such conversations.